What up, y'all? This is Nate Hill coming at you with another video. GC Global Science, another My Takes. Pretty deep in this series, man. Covered a lot of different things, a lot of ground. So today's word or concept is storytelling. Storytelling. Definition: the activity of telling or writing stories. Pretty self-explanatory. Storytelling. Now, if you were to define it, is the vivid description of ideas, beliefs, personal experiences, and life lessons through stories or narratives that would invoke powerful emotions and insights. So yes, storytelling. I would probably say, after the word discovery, I would say I love telling stories, making movies and all that stuff. So storytelling is super essential to me, and I think essential to a lot of people. Whether it's your dad telling you what happened back in the day, your friends reminiscing about some of the crazy stuff you guys did around the campfire, reading books, reading stories, watching movies, and all that kind of stuff. Storytelling is probably the backbone and foundation of humanity. Because there's a lot of components to how we live our lives, through these stories and through these archetypes and through these characters. Because with the story, yes, with the story, the keys to a great story is the framing device, the framing devices. You have the characters, you have the plot, the narrative, you have the problem or the conflict that arises, the journey, and then you have the resolution, or you have like the climax, some pivotal moment, and then you have the ending. You have parallel stories being told, and they clash at the end. You have an experience that builds up anticipation and then reaches that top, reaches that top moment of like anything can happen, and brings it full circle. Crescendo. It's like it hits that crescendo, and then brings everything full circle, and then makes the story that much more fulfilling. Oh, that's why they were waiting so long to tell us that, because this was going to happen. I'm glad that they waited till this moment. And it's a lot of timing, and a lot of hitting, pushing people's buttons, if you will. Characters, you want to have great characters that have great personality, that have a lot of thought and effort put into their personality. That way your audience, or the person that is watching, can put together, what kind of a person or what kind of a character that person may be. The narrative, you gotta let the audience know where, without being so without literally having to tell. You have to. It's like a non-verbal way of pinpointing where we are in the narrative, where we are in the point of the story, and you use that, through how you would describe the environment, how you would describe what the character's doing, what time of day the character's doing whatever they're doing, who they're talking to, and how the characters are, where the characters are in their lives, and what they're trying to accomplish. All this clarification has to be in the story, because it's like, as you are telling the story yourself and the person is receiving this information, they are visualizing where you're taking them. You're taking them on a journey and an adventure into your mind, or into the story, or into the movie. And you want it to be a page turner. You want it to be where people are on the edge of their seat. They're like, what's going to happen next? What's going to happen next? They're hanging on every single word. That's the beauty, and that's the magic of storytelling. Chaos and misfortune are things that happen in stories that cause the character to have some type of personal growth, or they're kind of like initiated into the hero's journey to go further along with this, to go the distance with this conflict, because there is something on the horizon. Resolution, definitely brings wholeness to the story as well. I love happy endings. If you want to do that to your audience and not have a happy ending, then so be it. You have that power as a storyteller. And I really, I really love storytelling, man. I really do. Because not only you get to know about the person that's telling it, you get to know about the story and the character, and you kind of get to, it's a gift. It's a gift that is given to you as a lesson, or as an experience that you can kind of tell. You can pass it on. You can kind of pay it forward and pass it on. Or there's inspiration and there's influence in stories that are for the taking. Lots of discovery, like I said, when there's a destination, or there's a point that the story is trying to reach. Along the way, the story and how it's being told, there's things that you can kind of pick up along the way and learn something and acquire something for you to utilize in your life and in your story. There's a lot of chapters, there's a lot of structure to the story that can make the story what it is. So yeah, once upon a time. Okay, my name is Nate Hill. My takes, GC Global Consilience. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. Much health, much wealth, and much love. Much love. Peace.